This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
Under the cover of darkness early Thursday morning, the Grant County International Airport was taken over by U.S. and Allied forces.
The smoke let up a little bit on Thursday, but the air was still unhealthy to those who are sensitive to the smoky atmosphere.
Two local teams are looking to make a run in the Senior Babe Ruth World Series, kicking off Saturday in Ephrata.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Under the cover of darkness early Thursday morning, the Grant County International Airport was taken over by U.S. and Allied forces. The large-scale training, part of the more than week-long Mobility Guardian exercise with the U.S. Air Force Air Mobility Command, brought close to 1,000 active duty, Guard, and reservemen, joint military forces, and international partners to the Moses Lake Airfield. Just after midnight, equipment drops from a line of close to a dozen aircraft began, followed by about 600 paratroopers scattered across the airfield. With the power shut off at the airport, the outline of parachutes were barely visible through the background light of area industrial buildings. Waiting at the terminal were opposition forces as the soldiers on the tarmac silently crept closer. The faint sounds of footsteps in the sagebrush turned into a barrage of gunfire as troops moved in on an assault of the terminal, taking out enemy forces in a sweep of the facility. The entire exercise lasted about 3 hours, and Air Mobility Command officials say the exercise, along with others taking place at Joint Base Lewis McChord, Fairchild Air Force Base, and the state's McAllister Field in Yakima, is one of the most realistic, real-world exercises ever conducted. Grant County residents can still expect to see military personnel and aircraft around the airport through the remainder of the training that ends August 12th. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
Life can get messy sometimes. Luckily, our active spray technology knows how to handle these everyday moments. By recirculating a concentrated blend of water and detergent, clothes are sprayed evenly for thorough saturation, so there's no need to pre-treat and every load comes out clean, no matter what the day may bring. Active spray technology from Whirlpool, now available at More Furniture in Ephrata.
The smoke let up a little bit on Thursday, but the air was still unhealthy to those who are sensitive to the smoky atmosphere. The smoke isn't good for anyone, but it can have a dire impact on people who have pre-existing health conditions. Dr. August Hine at the Confluence Health Clinic in Ephrata talked to us about the health issues that worsen when there's smoke.
Somebody who has asthma or chronic pulmonary disease, chronic smokers, even kids who have exercise-induced bronchospasm, the exercise-related asthma, that could get worse with all the dust particles, all the smoke particles that are part of this.
Dr. Hine also talked to us about the problematic symptoms associated with airborne soot.
People are going to first see sneezing and coughing as a beginning, or eye irritation. Those are normal body reactions to irritants like smoke or dust or pollen. It's when the immune system kicks in and overdoes it that it becomes an allergy that we have to treat. If those things are not treatable with over-the-counter things like diphenhydramine, Benadryl, all the long-acting things like Claritin or Zyrtec or Allegra, those are the medications that are out there that can help with some of the allergic symptoms. But when we start talking about coughing and persistent sneezing, those are things we may need to use some prescription medicines to help with that.
Dr. Hine says if you're already taking medication for any respiratory-related issue, talk to your physician about increasing your dosage when the air is bad. I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News.
Two local teams are looking to make a run in the Senior Babe Ruth World Series, kicking off Saturday in Ephrata. The Columbia Basin River Dogs, hosting the tournament at Johnson O'Brien Stadium, open up play at 8 p.m. on Saturday. The Moses Lake River Dogs play their first game Saturday at 4:30 p.m., with opening ceremonies to follow. The first game of the tournament starts at 11 a.m. Saturday between Blue Lick, Kentucky and Tucson, Arizona. Columbia Basin is coming off a runner-up finish in last year's 16 to 18-year-old World Series, while the Moses Lake team looks to carry over their success last season when they earned a trip to the Babe Ruth 13 to 15-year-old World Series in North Dakota. The top 3 teams in both the American and national pools will advance to the single elimination bracket. The tournament championship game is scheduled for 1 p.m. on Saturday, August 12th. Every game of the Babe Ruth World Series will be broadcast live on iFIBER Channel 1 and will be available online at iFiber1.com. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 Sports.
From the iFIBER 1 Weather Center, I'm Jeff Slakey taking a look at the basin's forecast. Coolest day of the week is Monday in the mid-90s. From then on, warming up triple digits. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all hovering right around 100. By Friday, 105 or better. Saturday and Sunday back to about 102, and that lasts into next week. For iFIBER 1, I'm Jeff Slakey.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.